Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Today is Women's Worth Wednesday. Woo! If I could have like a blowhorn or something. Today we are back again for Women's Worth Wednesday. Welcome. I'm gonna take a little time for y'all to get on in here, for people to start rolling in for Women's Worth Wednesday. So I'm so happy. It is finally Wednesday again. I've been looking forward to tonight since last week. But yeah, guys, welcome. Real quick, house rules. Again, positive vibes only. Only positive vibes, no negativity. Please. No. Hey, Delandra. Hey, girl. Thank you for joining us for Women's Worth Wednesday. Like I said, house rules is all positive vibes. Like I said, men, the fellas, if you want to come in and join in, that's fine too. This is a no bashing men zone. Ain't nobody bashing men here, okay? Hey, I know I miss you too, cause I really do. I gotta come to Dallas again. What? My little sis, Shantae, in the building. What's up, y'all? Yes, just waiting for y'all to come on in. So come on in. Yes. Welcome. So this is episode 3. Yes, it's episode 3. First episode we talked about bravery, how to choose courage over comfort. Episode 2, we talked about boundaries, limitless possibilities, aspect of boundaries. And last week was such a great episode. We had Yaz come in. She talked about her son Jacob and his endless, limitless possibilities. His attitude is amazing. You know, he has autism, and she just was going in. But I'm gonna let y'all go back and check that episode under my live section. Y'all can check episode 1 and 2 about bravery and boundaries. So we're here now, episode 3, season 1 of Women's Worth Wednesday. Okay. So today's topic is peace. So we talked about bravery, we talked about boundaries. So now we're talking about peace. All right. Before I get started, I always like to read the actual definition of the topic, the actual Google dictionary definition. Okay. So the definition of peace is freedom from disturbance. And it also means tranquility. And when I read the definition, I'm like, when I hear the word peace, that's exactly how I feel. I feel that, like, in a tranquil state, I feel a sense of freedom when I feel peaceful. And I just want to know from y'all, when you hear the word peace, what comes to mind? Like, you know, one thing I want to talk about is, you know, your circles and stuff. Do you feel peace with the people you rock with? Like, it's your quote unquote sister, your quote unquote man, woman, whatever. Do they aid to your peace? You know, nobody shouldn't be in your life that is hindering it. You know, so if you take a reflective moment and you're like, hey, such and such definitely ain't it. You gotta make a decision, you gotta make some changes, or you gotta have a conversation. Because your peace is very, very, very important. It's very important for your mental health. Like, when you come home, your house should be your sanctuary. When you come home, you should not feel like, I'm about to come home, I gotta deal with that. I mean, you got bills you gotta pay, and you gotta go home, and you gotta deal with taking care of your kids and stuff like that. Come on, that's life, whatever. But you should never be in your house or be at your home, like, feeling like, I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to be here. This ain't it. I don't want to be here. And you want to, like, leave your house to go other places because your house is that bad. Because there's no peace. You don't feel free. You don't feel tranquil. You gotta make a decision. You gotta make some changes. So, oh, who is that? That's Mickey. What's up, Mickey? But yeah. So this is, the time for everybody or whoever wants to come in to the chat. This ain't the Misha show. Okay, this is the us show. This is us empowering each other. If you have anything to say about any topic that I've talked about, like or that I'm going to talk about, but we're talking about peace tonight. But I just wanted to say that moving forward for any of the topics for any episode, because I always let you guys know ahead of time before we discuss the topic for the following Wednesday. So if you see the topic and it's something that you really, really have on your mind about that topic and you really want to say that is, you believe that it's just helpful for us women to, to hear, definitely DM me and say that, sis, I got something to say. And I really want to use this platform to say it. And I really think it would be very beneficial for people to say it, or you just want to say something off your chest, or something you've experienced that day that's, in relation to that topic, or something that just in life. It could be something that passed down from your grandmother to your mother, that you want to say. But this is definitely the platform for all of us to uplift each other and to motivate each other. And that's why I choose different topics each week. Delandra says, when I think of peace, I think of having a clear mind, positive thoughts, and just overall ridding myself of any burdens or things that steal my joy. Absolutely. And I agree 1000%. A clear mind. Positivity. Yes. Yeah, peace is supposed to be like, that's why it's that symbol of the, the girl, the whatever the person that's like this. It's just that it's so symbolic, for tranquility. And I absolutely agree. Absolutely. Hey, twin. I was trying to wave at you, but you know what I'm saying, hi, girl. Yeah, it should be any, peace you always should feel free. Should feel free when you think of peace. Like when I say your circle, like the people that you rock with, you hang with, you should be able to be your 1,000, not even 100, 1,000% your authentic self. You should have positive people around you that when you see them, you feel a sense of like, like I can be vulnerable. Like my sisters, like they ain't here now. Like, my twin, my little sis, they ain't here. When we together, we definitely feel a sense of all the BS is left somewhere else. All the BS is left behind. My twin. Let me stop saying my twin. Okay, Alicia. I feel so weird saying Alicia because I always say twin. Like I literally never say her name unless I'm talking to like a legit stranger. But anyway, she says, when I think of peace, I think of being still and present in the moment. Yes. And that's another thing, being present. What? Being present, that's something I've struggled with myself. It's just being present. That's why I've leaned on meditation. Like last week, my cousin Cassie was on chatting with us about transcendental meditation. I always pronounce it wrong. Transcendental meditation and stuff. Like it's kind of like a guided meditation. I had to look more into it. But that version of meditation, that's something I really need. Like to really, because one thing I've struggled with is all the thoughts, coming all at once and stuff. And I'm like, I want to control it so bad to like, no, go away. I'm trying to be in this moment. I'm trying to be present. But the thing is, you got to listen to the thoughts. like, not listen necessarily, but acknowledge them. Acknowledge the thoughts when you're meditating and stuff. But no, like she said, it's yeah, she says when she thinks of peace, I think of being still and present in the moment. Absolutely. You gotta be still. You have to, and we all need to practice that, especially in this world, especially with social media. Yes, social media is a benefit and we all get to connect and have, this platform, this moment, this exchange right here. But we all have to practice stillness and just unplugging. Just simply unplugging. And yeah. Mimi, the other Misha. Her name is Kamisha though. She said, I wish I had friends or family that way. Yeah. I say with that, and it's hard when it's family and you don't feel that sense of like comfortability or like peace, when you're around them. It's hard when it's family because family, they can pull on our heartstrings. They know our vulnerabilities. We've been with them since birth. So it's like, it's hard when you got to have the hard conversations or when you have to distance yourself. Luckily, I haven't had to do that with my family. I'm really blessed in that way. But I know there's people, that I'm close with that definitely had to distance themselves from family members because they were hindering their peace. They was literally putting their peace at jeopardy, pretty much. And like I talked about last week, boundaries. We talked about boundaries last week. You have to set the boundary for your peace. And like episode 1, you have to be brave to set the damn boundary for your peace. You have to. Because you're doing yourself a disservice. It's like you got to protect yourself. Yes, when we're born, all that, our parents are protector and all that, which is still true. I'm still a mama's girl and a daddy's girl and stuff. But, we protect ourselves. Like, we have to protect ourselves. We have to be the first line of protection. Because if we don't stand up for ourselves and we don't set boundaries and stuff for how we treat ourselves, and, we have to set boundaries for how others treat us, Shantae, my little sis, she said, family will forever be your worst enemy or try to be your best friend. Oof, girl. And it's definitely either or. Family will forever be your worst enemy or try to be your best friend. And that is a fact. Period. I wish I could just like pop the period emoji, like boom. And that is a fact. They know our vulnerabilities. Even like your best freaking friends, like people that you grew up with since childhood, they was there along the way since back then to now. They know how to push them damn buttons. Damn, they do. Making you second guess yourself and stuff and all of that. Listen, I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. Hold up. Okay. Period. So, question. What advice would you have for people that in their circle, they are realizing that people, hold up. Something coming across my screen. Hold up. All right. So, what advice would you have for people that, or let's say women, because Women's Worth Wednesday, women that are, that have someone in their circle, and their circle can mean literally their friend group, family, either one, and both, whatever, and they're realizing that they feel like this person is disturbing their peace. Like, what advice do you have if this person was close to you, like your little sister, your ride or die, someone that you will ride or die for? What advice would you give that little sister, if they got somebody in their life that's close to them that is hindering their peace, what would you say to them? First thing I would say is, okay, sis, you need to choose you first. You need to choose you. Don't take the feelings out of it. Sometimes you got to do that, especially when it's someone that's like dear to your heart. You got to take your feelings out of it and literally look on, straight on, and just say, don't think about the attachment with the person. This person is literally hindering my peace. This person is causing me mental anguish. This person is messing with my mental health. Or this person, whatever, is stressing me the hell out. Or whatever. I would say choose you first. And then, okay, yes, this is a family member or a spouse, whoever, whatever. And then you need to first, I'm a real big keen person on, I do a 2 chance, a 1 and 2. First is I'm going to have a conversation with you. I'm going to have a conversation and express how I feel respectfully. But pretty much the moral of it would be I don't like how I'm feeling. I don't like how I'm feeling with how you're treating me. I just don't like, or give, whatever the issue is or whatever, how they're treating you, whatever. I don't like how I'm feeling because blah, 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 blah. Make sure you ain't combative, and give them room, give them an opportunity to have the improvement. But honestly, they need to make the improvement on site. That's just me. Make it on site, like now. Make the improvement today. Make it today. Not tomorrow. Make it today. And then the second one is like a follow-up. So you know what I was talking about 3 seconds ago? Not even last month, not even last week or yesterday. You know what I just talked to you about 2 seconds ago? Yeah, you're not doing that. You still doing that. You ain't improving. So, not like you got to go, but don't be surprised if I back away. It don't gotta be verbatim like that, but pretty much, like I say, I'm a 1 and 2. A 1 and 2. Say it, present it, acknowledge it, give the opportunity. If you still doing what you're doing, following up and letting you know, like, you remember, right? You acknowledge that conversation, right? Okay, so it's kind of like you can't be mad if I start pulling back, because this ain't it. But Alicia says, I think first. She says she would say, I think first you should have a conversation with the person to see where their head is, because they may not know. That's a fact. I absolutely agree with that. Okay. See, I was going at a point of, that's why this is a freaking, okay, a sisterhood, Woman's Worth Wednesday. This is an exchange, because I definitely was like, listen, in my feelings, even though I said pull back, don't put your feelings in it. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Have a conversation with the person to see where their head is, because they may not know. And see, that's something I've struggled with, in terms of like just going at it. I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like, I be feeling like people be knowing. Like, but no, you're right. You absolutely are right. You absolutely are right. The person may not know that they're doing this. And it's like, if they don't know, I guess it's not them doing this to you, because they don't know. It's really innocent. And so I guess number 1 is that to see if, where their head is, to see if they even know. So I guess it's a 3. So see if they know. I was in my feelings. In my feelings. Definitely in my feelings. I definitely just said, see, sometimes you gotta check me. Y'all definitely gotta check me sometimes. Because, even though I said, don't be in your feelings, I was like, don't be in your feelings. But first, I would do this. That's crazy. That's crazy. I was definitely in my feelings. Shantae said, but a lot of people not ready to have those important conversations. Okay. Okay. Some people not ready. Some people definitely not ready. But the thing is, if that person is doing that to you, the person that's not ready is the one that's actually, hindering your peace. That's actually breaking up your tranquil state or whatever every time you're around them and all that. Sorry, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Like Alicia said, see where their head is. See how, they may not know. Go there. Talk to them. Or whatever. And they may be like not ready or whatever. But and you can see that. And it's like, all right, they're not ready. But however, my feelings is valid as well, too. And how I'm feeling is very valid. And I still have to create this boundary. It's awkward. It's still awkward. Especially if it's someone that you really, really love. And that's dear to your heart. It's awkward. And the crazy thing is, when it's not someone that's dear to your heart, woo, I feel like we all can agree on this. We can easily check a person. We can easily put that boundary up. When it's somebody we don't give a damn about, okay, it is so easy to be like, blocked, cut, I'm done, don't care, whatever. Damn near don't even care what you got to say when it's somebody we don't care about, like a stranger in the street or whatever. It's just like, boom, whatever, flag, that's crazy. I'll let you know. Woo, emotions. But yeah, even your peace at work. Sis, it may be time to find a new job. If your job is disturbing your peace, if you have a supervisor that is just being disrespectful or being rude or not acknowledging your worth at work, you may gotta find a new job, sis. You may have to. Even your coworkers. Your coworkers may be rude, disrespectful, whatever. Or you just starting to feel like this ain't it. Or you at like a real fast-paced job. You can work in a law office and it's like so fast-paced and you have to get this court docket out. You have to do this. You have to do that. And you just like, it's just been becoming too much. I'm feeling so overwhelmed. That overwhelmed feeling is definitely not free. It's the opposite of free. Of feeling peace. If you're consistently feeling overwhelmed, you have to definitely look at, okay, my peace is in jeopardy. What the hell? What the hell is going on here? What's going on? I have to eliminate something. I gotta take something out. What can I change? And then when you feel like that, start to really hone in and just really check yourself. Really screen yourself and stuff when just throughout your day and stuff, like, okay, I'm fine, great day, great morning. I did a meditation this morning. I worked out or I did yoga or I just read a book or I just was just still or whatever. And then next thing you know, in an hour, it's time to check in for work. You got to work or whatever. And then you're at work and this is like, you're feeling overwhelmed. People are not, just realizing that you have all these things to do on your plate already, but they're just adding in, and then you constantly feeling like this from Monday to Friday. The next week you still feeling like this. And you like, that overwhelmed feeling is my job. That overwhelmed feeling is that. That's what it is. I need to make a change. And however you see fit for that change, do it. Do it. Don't necessarily have to be like immediately, boom, do it. But you can start seeking other opportunities, employment opportunities. You can even start with just talking to your supervisor first. You may not even have to find a new job. You can start talking to your supervisor first. Like I always say, 1 and 2. When nails are 1, 2, 3, according to Alicia. 1, 2, 3. They may not even be aware, like Alicia said, in regards to the other situation. They may not even be aware. Shantae says, she said, my coworker needs to hear this because what she doing is playing in my face. I'm cracking up. She always mad at the world and wants to take it out on others. See? I want to do she know though. See, in moments like that, it'd be hard because it's like I feel like you playing with me. I feel like you playing with me. It'd be hard. I'd be in my feelings. I'd be trying not to. That's something I worked on. I'm still working on. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday though. Okay. Oh well, Shantae said. Hold up. Shantae said something else. Hold on. She said, try to be peaceful and mindful of everyone. But then here she comes with negative energy. So you're saying she tries to be peaceful and mindful of everyone, but then she comes, with that. Okay, I got what you're saying. Oh, you said she know. Shantae like, she know. Shantae is Scorpio, so FYI, y'all. Shantae like, she know. Sis says she know. I'm cracking up. Yeah. And then it's like with co-workers, that's like a whole nother ball game. Like, should I be talking to them? Like, should I talk to them directly, or should I just like go above them and just talk to... See, but it's like now Shantae said now she knows that she's coming in here with her negativity and she playing with her. So I don't know. She says she's always mad at the world and wants to take it out on others. See, now how I am, I'll just dismiss her. Unless she's affected my actual job. That's just me. I'll just be like, she has something that she's dealing with, like or some healing, something that she's dealing with that has nothing to do with me at all. Long she respects me, and it's not getting in the way of me doing my job. That's my 2 rules. Respect me, and long she's not getting in the way. Now, if I feel disrespected, I will definitely address her. But if she continues, definitely, boom, go to our supervisor. Tell them, supervisor ain't doing nothing. A change has to be made, and I probably will have to find a new job. Because this is not the place for me. They are not recognizing my worth. And at that point, that's the on me thing. Because, okay, like, yeah. My mother joined. Hey, Ma. Yeah, y'all. Peace. Listen, hone into your peace. Hone in, get with it. Do whatever you have to do. Start doing meditations. I feel like my mom did this by accident. She trying to be in here live. Mom, you definitely did that by accident. You was not trying to join on here live. If you are, literally type in, yes, I am. If you trying to be on here live. My mom, she has to type on here, yes, she's trying to be in here live. I'm not going to accept you if you don't say. Only because this is my mom and she don't be with it. So. Because I do not want to accept you in. And you did not mean to do this. Because as a millennial, I'm a child. A millennial, what is it? I'm about to say as a millennial child. Hold up. Yeah, as a millennial child, y'all be knowing our parents be making mistakes with social media and the internet and all that. So, Mom, you literally gotta say that you're trying to join in. But like I was saying, y'all gotta hone into your peace and just really, after this, episode, make sure you just really reflect, really reflect on every area in your life, your personal and professional. Really hone into that and really reflect on it and say, and just really see if there's some changes that need to be made to have a more peaceful day. You know, just examine the people that's in your life. Not trying to say with a freaking microscope, examine people. But, if you're just feeling a certain way, you're like, why every time I come home, I just feel like crap. Like, is it the people you live with? Is it your spouse? Is it, I don't know, your roommate? Whatever. Why every time why every time I come home, I feel like that? Like, if you asking yourself that, would start to really examine, like, when you literally come home and start to reflect, like, okay, it's definitely this person, or it's definitely because I have such a load on my plate. If you have a load on your plate, try to see, who in your circle can help you, or try your best to make a change to your schedule the best you can. Like, if you have kids, you feel like just overwhelmed, see if, I know stuff costs money now. Stuff costs money. See if you can just get some help. Babysitter, daycare. Listen, I don't have kids, so I'm not even going to touch too deep on that. But, just try to reflect, because everybody's situation, everybody's life is very unique to them. Like, my life is very unique to me. I don't have any kids right now. I wouldn't necessarily, I know from, my sisters and, people I know with kids and all that stuff, things that they've done to make just life a lot easier for themselves. I might want to say people business and stuff, but, a lot of things that they did to make, life easier for themselves. Even if you, like I said, even if you have kids, your work life. My mom was like, that I made a mistake. See, I'm so happy I did not request her to come in here. She definitely would have been like, what the hell? My mom definitely was like, that I made a mistake. Do I not know my mother? What? I ain't trying to jeopardize her peace. And I ain't trying to, as a result, jeopardize my peace. Because definitely, baby, if I would have requested her to come on here, the earful I would have gotten. Like, damn well, I ain't mean to request no mother effing. Like, she would have, what? My peace would have been disturbed, y'all, if I would have accepted her in this damn live. But my mother says, remember, misery loves company, as people say. But I was always told that misery demands company, especially negative. Yes. Yep. She says, misery demands company. That is true. And that is advice, I'm going to say, to Shantae, too. What you were talking about in terms of your coworker and stuff. Misery loves company. Especially negative company. Okay. Good, great. My mom be coming through with the advice. Hey, Pete. Aw, I miss Pete. Hey, Pete, what's up? Welcome to Women's Worth Wednesday. I'm doing this every Wednesday. New topic every Wednesday. My mom laughing. Because, Mom, it's the truth. It is absolutely the truth. You would lay me out. But I'm going to wrap up tonight's episode. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Like I said, hone into your peace, really examine yourself. Really reflect on your life, your day-to-day, every area of your life. Like I'm just going to keep repeating, every area of your life. And just make sure that, the people that's in your circle, like if you have 5 people that you hang with day to day, and that could be your friends, your spouse, somebody you just dating, whatever, family, whatever. Start to really examine like, how do they aid to my peace? How do this specific person aid to my peace? How do they make things so much easier for me? Do I feel free when I'm with them? Do I feel just a sense of ease when I talk to them? A sense of like judgment-free zone every time I'm with them? That can be my true authentic self. If you feel all of those things, keep that person. Sis, keep that person in your life. Right now, as I was saying that, I literally was naming like all faces, 5 faces was coming to my own mind. And not literally 5 people. There's more people in my life that brings peace, but there's people that I talk to and I see more so on a day-to-day basis or weekly, whatever. And just long as they just make sure. Hey, Regina. I'm cracking up at my mom. My mom is cracking me up. But yeah, just make sure those people are, well, no, what I'm saying, if you feel all of those things, make sure you, no, like I said, keep those people around. Keep those people around if you feel all of that. If you feel like your authentic self, they bring you so much peace, so much freedom. When you think of them, how I'm smiling right now, that's how you should be. When you think of these people, you should think, they really do aid to my peace. They really make my life so much easier. When I talk to them, I can just literally take my hair down, literally wear my bonnet with them, okay? Because ladies, y'all know, take my wig off around these people. That's how peaceful, how comfortable I feel and tranquil I feel when I'm around, these people. So just like I said, examine the people in your life. Make sure you feel like, you feel vulnerable with them. They are not a hindrance to your peace. And even your professional side, people you work with, when you go into work, that you feel like, yes, I'm tired today, but I'm cool with being here, or I'm happy to be here. Not saying you got to be overjoyed, but that like I'm just working, or even if you just feel I'm just working today or whatever, and you feel like a sense of, all right, let's knock this day out, let's get it, but if you're feeling like, oh my God, like all the time, now it's one thing if you feel like every now and then or like twice a week or whatever will work, because sometimes work you can have a busy day. That has happened to me. Today it happened to me. Super, super busy day. But yeah, y'all, so I'm just going to leave y'all with that. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Thank y'all so, so much for engaging and coming in and, in the chat. Engage with me through the chat. I prefer y'all to request to come in and talk to, but I'm going to give y'all the word for next week's topic. Next week's topic is, drumroll, healing. Next week's topic is healing. So, like I said, if you want to, like, if you know ahead of time, like, that you have something specifically to say about a topic, DM me, and I'm going to expect you to just come on too. And I'll make sure that you, not that it's a time slot, but that you can come on, you can chat. I'll be aware of it as I'm talking and stuff, and reading other people's answers to questions and comments and things they have to say as I'm reading that. I'll have that on mind that you're, trying to join. Oh, I thought my live said Regina was trying to join. Hey, Regina, if you want to join, girl, you have anything to say about peace, come on in, girl. But if not, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank y'all so much. I will see y'all next week. Next week's topic is healing. talk to y'all then. DM me, y'all, with questions too. Like I said, this is interactive. All right. All right, Regina. Regina be cracking me up. I will see you this Friday at our retreat, Regina. All right, y'all. Take care. Remember, hone into your peace. Next week's topic is healing. I appreciate y'all. See y'all. Bye.